Summer and stress don't usually go together, but for moms, it often does. Hi, my name is Stephanie Korpal. I am the owner and a therapist over at Marble Wellness, which is a multi-specialty group therapy practice located in St. Louis, Missouri, with two locations. We are in the West County area in Ballwin, and then also have a location out in Lake St. Louis. And today, I just want to validate every mom out there, stay-at-home mom, working mom, that summer is wackalicious these days, isn't it? It brings on so much more snacks, more groceries, more activity coordination, more things to keep track of, more moving pieces, and it can just feel so constant. Even if you are a mom that likes a lot of elements of summer, maybe for you it's nicer that not everybody has to get out the door in the morning. Awesome. Maybe you have a pool and your kids all have really good water safety and swim safety, whether it's a pool in your own yard or one you go to, it's in your neighborhood, and that keeps everybody occupied. The point is, summer does have its own different set of expectations. And for most families, that set of expectations can be higher than the school year and can also just happen to fall to mom, who now feels the pressure to make a magical summer or coordinate all the camps, which I know has become such a just like almost a game. What camp registration opens this date and what camp this date, and how am I gonna make 8 to 11 work when this afternoon camp doesn't start until 1, and how am I gonna make 11 to 1 work, and who's getting them? And it's a lot. It can be really dysregulating. And without that routine, even if again there are some elements of not routine that is helpful, summer can just be really hard. So I recommend to you moms taking a few minutes before school is out, which I know is barreling hard, and I don't know when this video is going to come out. So if school's already out, that's okay. You can still do this activity, but take a few minutes and just write down your expectations for summer. Evaluate those expectations and see if any of them need to be let go. Maybe they can be done next summer. Maybe there's an expectation that you don't even know how it got on the list. Maybe it's an expectation you've had for a long time, but your kids don't even care about doing the thing. I kind of liken this to Christmas cards. People feel so much pressure to get Christmas cards out, but a lot of people might not notice if you don't send the Christmas card, or you can always send it at Valentine's Day or randomly at 4th of July, or again, this is the point that there can be an expectation that you don't necessarily agree with or that doesn't hurt to let go of. The other things that you can do on this list are consider what to let go of so you can do these other things. Maybe you're usually in an extracurricular activity yourself that requires a lot of you, and during the summer months you don't need to participate. Maybe you and other moms in your friend group or at your kids' school need to band together and consider when you are going to have the kids at your house so the other mom can get a break, and then when your kids are going to that mom's house and you can get a break. But make it a village attempt. Have this conversation with other people. Maybe, I know things are so tight with budgets, but maybe there is room to have a mother's helper a couple hours a week. So somebody's watching kids and you're getting dinner ready, or you have a little light laundry help. But look at your expectations and litmus test those. See if any of them can be eliminated. Also consider where you can add structure. I'm not talking about a rigid routine by any stretch of the imagination, but where can you put in structure, which creates predictability, which helps your kids? Because if your kids know what's coming, that will likely reduce to some degree some whining. It will eliminate a lot of questions, a lot of requests that you don't want to field. So you're smart. You're managing a whole family. A lot of times what moms need is just 5 or 10 minutes to think. And so I would really encourage you to take that time, find it where you need to, and then have a sit down with your partner to communicate this. I'm now getting into probably a whole nother video, and I don't want to do that. I just want to talk to mom for a minute. Actually, I am going to get into it. I would encourage you to have your partner do something similar, and you guys both talk about where expectations need to be really clearly stated so you're both on the same page, and also talk about responsibilities in the summer, and do that before resentment and bitterness builds up. I am getting into a couples therapy video, which I might just go ahead and record after that. But the point is, summer doesn't have to be dreaded. It can be something that gets managed really well and you have a little bit of fun. Just don't let it get too far away from you before you leash it and train it to work with you and not against you. If you'd like some help with this on managing summer expectations, managing expectations for yourself, if there are other elements of the maternal mental load, maternal stress, just maternal mental health in general, couples therapy that I started to kind of get into here, feel free to reach out to us. We do it all. We see kids ages 3 and up, teens, moms, couples. We're here to help, and we have a variety of helpers for you. We can be reached at 636-234-3052, or you can poke around our website to learn more about us and reach out there at www.marblewellness.com. Talk to you soon.